Hi Stampers, it's Lisa Marie with stampwithlisamarie.com. All right, I'm going to try to get this lighting right because it was looking kind of wonky and I don't know why. So now I'm all wet, I'm all raspy, so forgive my voice. It is from cutting paper. Go figure. It triggers my asthma when I cut a lot of paper. It's crazy. Let's see. Oops. Look, they're listening to me on the live. Sorry about that. All right. Oh my gosh, you guys, have you not had an amazing day? So much fun stuff. I haven't even been able to watch all of the videos all the way through. I've like been piecing it together because I had class and, you know, all the stuff that goes on in the house, and I still needed to prep one of my cards because I'm a procrastinator and it's just a problem that I have. I don't know why I do it. I just don't know. Hi, Chrissy. I know I scrubbed through, like I would try to catch you guys when you were live at least for a minute or so, and then I would have to go and do something else. And this last one that I'm going to do is Hooray for Surprises. And I'm not going to lie. I love the images. I love the words. The interactive portion of this card that I'm going to show you, I have it figured out now. So now it doesn't bug me. It took me a hot minute because there wasn't like, there was no real instructions, you know, like sometimes we get these things and I don't know why I can't get everything straight. It makes me a little bit crazy when I'm looking at it. It's crooked and I don't know why. Like everything is completely straight. The arm of my thing is straight. That is so bizarre. Oh, wait. Oh, I had it and then I moved it. All I did was go up. That's okay. You guys needed a break while you recover from Rebecca. Okay, Ingrid and Chrissy, you did amazing too, but you know what? I think we all agree that Rebecca's very young brain. She comes up with some stuff, right? I don't know where it comes from or how she does it, but she comes up with some stuff. And then Jane helping with that idea to use for the alien with the submarine, that was brilliant. I can't wait till she like plays with that some more. Oh, that's straighter. That's better. I hope I don't touch it again after that view. That's much better. It's not quite how I want it, but it's going to work. All right. But anyway, so Hooray for Surprises. Let me show you a little bit. If you haven't looked at this one, I love the bold images. I love that the flower, the cake, and the heart, and even this little candle are that nice bold, ink it up and stamp it, and you're good to go. And then, you know, just all the little bits and things that come with it. But if you look at here, it's got a little push pin, and it says create your own interactive cards. The dies create perforated edges with a tab. Simply pull the tab to reveal a message. So like on this one, it says open here. So this is a long a long tab that you pull and there'll be a message underneath it there. I've also seen some people, I didn't do it because I just got tired. I'm not going to lie. Some people have done this one where they pull it, they have it up at the top so that it's like a pocket and they drop money in there, or a gift card with a little, attached to like a little card. And that's really cute too. Here, they just used it as is. They didn't make it a pull tab or anything. And then here, this one, when they pull here, they pull that flower away, then underneath there's a stamped flower. It's just a little something, you know, different. And like I said, I was attracted to the bold images. And then when I saw it did something kind of cool, I was like, oh, well, that could be fun. And on Spontaneous Sunday, I don't know, it was a few weeks back, I did do some little note cards with it. I'm gonna show you these because you guys have seen me do it. This was like a totally, I think it was like an on the fly kind of thing that we did, or I did, because Becca wasn't here or something. I just stamped and I flicked, and I just randomly stamped candles, and look at, like, this guy's all by himself. I didn't position him, I just did it, you know. But it makes a cute little birthday card. And then this one, you're the best. So I stamped it, and then there's a regular heart to punch it out, or punched out to die cut it. So when you're looking at the dies, so it would be that little guy. And then there's also a heart that has a tab. And the tab, oh, I have paper on my hand. The tab one, it cuts, but it has gaps, and those gaps create a perforation. Let me show you on this guy. So here is this one when it's cut. So this is the heart that cut out. That guy, what just fell? And then like the little cake cuts out, the flower cuts out, the leaf, the big flower, and this little guy. But then these guys that are still here, these 4, are all perforated. So they're meant that you're going to pull that tab and rip it open. This is kind of cool. Tell you are a pretty good Aw, thank you, Lucas. And then this one's just cool because it makes a cute little heart-shaped design, and then this die would sit on top of it to cut it out. So it is a cool set. All the little pieces are fun to play with, and just kind of, I started having more ideas as the day went on. I was like, oh, I could do this. And then it was too many ideas, and I'm like Rebecca. Like 5 minutes before I get on, I thought of something else. I'm like, oh, I could do, and I'm like, no, stop. So we have all of these guys, the flowers, and then here's my little tabby heart. I'll pull him back out of there. But I love a solid image that I can just stamp and be done. It just makes me happy. And then here we did just the cute little flower, and I stuck those big yellow gems in there. This one was the pull tab one that I did that night, and we pulled the tab to show everybody, and then I dropped it in an ink pad. But this was before I learned some tips on how to do it. Some of it my brain was slowly figuring out. It just took a minute. But the cute little cakes, I love the little flowers on them, and then getting the words stamped in there. I now can show you a trick on how to do that. So let me start. Which one should we start with? I have 3. Let's see. Let's start with this one just because, okay. Uh-oh. Are you coming in?
I was, but
well, hello. The gate was in your way?
It was backwards.
Oh, sorry.
It was opened in and the door was closed, so you couldn't move it.
Sorry. How's the baby? Screamed the whole time?
No, she didn't scream the whole time. She's overly tired, but not ready to go to bed.
She's hurting, yeah.
I don't know that she's hurting, but...
Were her cheeks all red?
No.
Well, that's good.
She was just...
tired and you couldn't get her
every time you
sleep.
hold her, she's like...
Don't do this. Okay, anyone that watched me this morning, see, I've been using it all day. It's nice and pretty now. But it works wonderful. It even took, I had black ink on my hands earlier, and I washed my hands. It still was there. I took the chamois to it and it came off. So who knows what's in there, but there you go. All right, so we're going to grab the stamp set. I had to sit. My back was... No, I have some. You want to fill my cup, though?
Sure.
Don't know. Did you eat any wheat recently? Did you? Go ahead. I'll live on the edge.
I'll go get you some
I'll
water.
live on the edge. It's okay. I like to be sick. So this one, the tab is already breaking. And my plan was, so he's just holding on by one, but you pull him away, and I've stamped the flower inside, just for something a little fun. And then there, you could turn around and stick this guy inside. He could be sticking off to the side. I just think they're cute. But anytime I'm building it, half the time I end up pulling it off. So I'm thinking it could sit just a little bit off to the side even. I'm thinking a little brad would be cute, and it could swing. That was what I was thinking of right before we came on. But anyway, this is wild wheat. I'm glad I was able... Yeah, I'm glad I saw the message. She did sound miserable. This is wild wheat, and I know this is not like the most popular color, but I happen to like it with Petal Pink and Pool Party. And so I was like, well, we're just going to give it a try. And Stampin' Up! Likes it that way too, because this paper that I'm using has Pool Party on one side and Wild Wheat on the other. So I'm doing something right. Let's push this guy out of the way. Not sure what, that's right. But something. All right, I'm going to start from the inside because it'll help my brain. Because then I have to rethink. And I'm like, okay, how do I explain it so they understand? Sometimes, you know, we all think a little bit differently, and you guys might see something and go, Lisa Marie, why don't you do it this way? Like the alien. I mean, Jane, seriously? Seriously, that was crazy. All right. So, if this guy... Oh, did I not cut another white? Sugar Plum Fairies. And he just left. Oh, wait. Nope, that's not white. Hang on. How did I do that? Right, it's supposed to be white. I need white. Don't make me get out of this chair. I'll never get back in. You guys have to hear me grunt and moan trying to get back in. All right, we need a 4. I think it's a 4, right? Yeah. So I'm going to do 4 inches by 4 inches and make a square. Since I know I cut it. It probably just fell. All right, and then this guy, see, he's gonna go on the front. But what I did, and I saved it, I have a piece of printer paper that when I cut this guy, so my printer paper was intact, okay? It was a full piece, didn't have a hole in it. I laid it on top of this piece that was uncut. Don't mind that, I tore it. And then I took my die, and there's two sizes of circles too. I don't know if I said that. Then I laid this on top. Let's put this on here so it all makes sense. So everybody's intact, solid paper. You run this through the machine together. Then you pull this off and you leave this guy intact. You don't want to yank on any of that. This guy you take out. This guy needs to be the same size as this and this that's going to layer here. I know this like sounds like a lot, but I promise it's not. And so anything I'm going to stamp, now I know where to stamp it. How did I do that? Get out of there. I can stamp within this circle, and then I'm going to get rid of this and it'll be done. I won't need it anymore. Because every time you do it, you're really going to need one, because you're going to change sizes. You're not always going to do it the same size, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and grab this and this, and we're going to set this here. I'm going to make sure that my little tab is pointing up to the left, and it is. I did consider doing it on this side. What do you guys think? Should we do it on the blue side this time, or leave it on this side? Tell me, what you think? I'll let you guys think about that for just a second. And I'm going to stamp with some wild wheat, and I'm going to stamp, hope your birthday is wonderful. I think that's what I put in there, didn't I? Oh no, I stamped a flower in there first, in Petal Pink. Hang on, let's close this guy so I don't mess up. Switch to the blue side. Chrissy's like, get rid of that wheat. It's not a horrible color. It's just one of those, it's a weird color, I think. I think that's the problem. So I'm gonna ink this up in Petal Pink and stamp it in here. And then we'll close this guy up so I don't lay my arm in it. And then I'll grab my wheat. And this one says, "You are the best." That's what I had in there. And stamp right on top of my flower. Ta-da! And then we can get rid of that guy. Close this one up. You like the original? It wasn't horrible, right? Like, I wasn't sure at first. And then this is just going to go on here, and I'm going to go with that I hopefully did it right. Yeah, it'll be fine. I did it. I'm going to glue, so let's glue this guy on flat. And then we'll dimensional the DSP part. Let's see, there we go. It's cute just like that. So now we're gonna put this side up, because that side we're gonna cover, and we're gonna grab some dimensionals. I had a full pack sitting right here. I guess I'll grab some. Oh, those are baby ones. All right, and we're gonna use lots of dimensionals because they're gonna be pulling on this to tear that piece off. So I think that it needs the dimensionals. Let's put this guy back up here. So I did put a bunch. Maybe I put too many, I don't know. Can you put too many? Whenever you have an interactive card, I always want to make sure it's secure. You get 300 of these in a package, plus the edges. So it's really going to be okay. Just don't put anything here. You'll be sad. You won't be happy at all. Pull all these little dudes off. So right before Becca finished, I was in here in my office, just, making sure I had everything. And Alex came in, my cat, and was like tromping on everything. I'm like, no! And my desk is fairly clean compared to normal. And he was just in here making a huge mess. Huge. All right, we're gonna put him away before I lose him. And then I've got our flower, and we're gonna add, look at there. I don't know, do we need this color in there now? My fingers are so dry from, I think it's from cutting paper. Well, I know it's from cutting paper. It's gotta be. I think I like the white better than the blue. Let's get that out of there. I think it's terrible to be a stamper and find out you're allergic to the dust from trimming paper. It's crazy. It never used to bother me, and now it's terrible. So these were part of the die set too, and I'm just layering them together so that I can tuck them in there. Oh, did I just finish this glue roll? I think I did. All right. I'm gonna stick it in here. Oh, they shifted more than I wanted. Let's move them over. Yep. All right, that's better. Because he's gonna go in there. Oops. Essentially, my dimensionals are gonna hold it anyway. Yes. Washing your hands to get the ink off is, oh, that was a bad dimensional. Did she go to sleep already, Boo? Or is she just laying in your arms watching? Poor Adeline has had such a hard time with not feeling good lately. Those darn teeth. All right. I think we're gonna go this way. Got those guys in there. Let's give them a little bow. I tried to use the ribbon from Sale A Bration, and I just wasn't loving it anywhere. It was too thick. And even tried using the sheer ribbon, and I didn't like that either. So then I resorted to twine. When all else fails, linen thread or baker's twine, because they come in nice neutral colors, so you can make it work. She got Tylenol, a bottle, mommy cuddles, and she surrendered. Is she in bed? That's the question. Oh no, I ran out of glue dots. I didn't bring any more over here. I think I just peeled one, maybe. Gosh doggone it. I was doing so good. I just didn't realize that package was so low. So we'll go like that. And then we'll add some bling. And the inside, I had just a strip of the paper. I think I'll use this one on the other side like we did the opposite there. Well, she sounds like she needed a bottle. If he had had a bottle, she might have gone to sleep. But he doesn't think like we do either, you know. He struggles a bit with what to do sometimes. I seriously lost my pokey tool. I must have left it over by my machine. I don't know what happened to it. So I'm gonna use my scissors. Oh, she was wet. Oh, now we can use these. Let's stick some of these guys on here. I really like those copper clay ones too. And I even stuck a few that ended up on here. I know the card is gonna, oh, we can put one up there. That part's gonna get torn off, but that's okay. There we go. Wow. Isn't it cute? And so then when you tear the little tabby, I didn't mark this tabby like with pull. I feel like it's kind of, I think I would bend it though, like that. Just a little bit so that it comes up. So there you go. That is the cute little surprise. I think it's adorable, but depending on how you do your dimensionals, oh, you know what? This would make a cute shaker window too. You could totally make it a shaker, so when you pull it, it would be a shaker. Look at the ideas that just like come flooding in when I'm not trying to make a card, you know? All right, let me move these guys out of the way. And then I have this one. This one, we'll do that one last. That one's my favorite. We end on the semi, wow, right? Do it, you should do spontaneous too. I might come back to it. Let me finish my cards. Okay, this one is super cute. So this die, I tore it. I have fat fingers. This guy makes that strip that I showed you on that other card earlier, this one. So when you have the little strip, then this is the little tab part right here. You pull. This is one of those flags, those Post-it flags. I use it to hold it still on my machine when I'm cutting it. So that's the little pull part. I tore mine open, so it's no longer a surprise. You're just gonna jump right in and see what it is. Where's he at? Oh, this must be him. Okay, so what he's supposed to look like, so here's my little strip, and my little, it even says pull, and that's what he's supposed to look like. Push that guy over. He's really cute. Isn't it cute? I totally swiped these ideas from what Stampin' Up posted. I just changed the paper and changed a little bit to things that I like. I wanted to use the gold, and I really like this paper. So when you tear this one away, because you're just going to pull, I attached it so it's just attached right there on the back of the heart so that they can easily pull it. And then when you open it up, it's got "Hope you have a wonderful birthday." I did, after the fact, after I got it all packed up, I realized I should add a little bit more, probably more candles or something, and we will do that on the one we're about to make. But I thought that this one was really cute. I really kind of hated pulling it. Let's go like this. So I have everybody's cut. This one was it's pretty easy as far as placement and stuff, because we're just making it so it's a door to open up the card, basically. Because it's not even a card. This is the only place that it opens, so it stays, you know. And you could just pop it on like that so that it stays together. All right, all my pieces. Let's squish them over there. So here he is. There's my little, see how delicate it is when you're messing with it? You have to be really careful, and you have to do it before you put everything together. Oops, that did not score well. You have to just be careful that you don't cause it to come undone, because all that movement is what does it. All right, we're going to take this guy and we're going to glue him on here. I think, Rebecca, the spontaneous just happens a little bit easier for us because we do it, you know. And this is going to go on this is just a quarter sheet of crumb cake. A little more glue right there. And then this guy, he's going to wrap around oh, sugar plum fairies. Oh no, I thought I did it wrong. Whew! He's going to wrap around this guy. Okay? And actually, you know what? I had to cut him different. It was an accident. Let me get a baby wipe. I have glue all over my hand. Yuck. I might have to move that. Let's see. I'm going to move it. We're going to go. So see what I did? Because I remember this piece was shorter than the other one, and I didn't want to waste it. So I'm just going to pull it over. It'll be fine. So that it's not so loose on. Oh, I ripped him. Gosh, bless America. It was inevitable, you guys. I was going to tear it. I'm going to make another one. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set this aside for a second, and we're going to go and work on this other part right here, this guy, and I'll make another one because that's just not okay. It's just not. All right, my little cake. I've got little candles. I need my little scissors. So I just trimmed around. The candle does not have a die, which kind of made me sad because I don't like cutting out these teeny weird shaped things. We're going to stick some glue and add them to my cake that I did them ahead of time because you guys, I know you know how to stamp. If you're brand new and you're unsure about something, you just shoot me a message and I will help you. And then we're going to add him on here with a dimensional. Seriously, how does one person lose the same package of dimensionals so many times in such a short period of time? So when I do this, I just added a dimensional right there, and he's holding my candle too, so he has two jobs. And then I'm going to add him here, like so. I don't need that candle. He's going to go away. And then my little pull, so these little scallop pieces, or scallop stitch pieces, came from Stylish Shapes. And I'm gonna have to get glue dots because this guy is not gonna stick. I'm thinking about where they are. I just saw a box. There they are. Let me get them. All right, glue dot. I'm just gonna take a glue dot and stick it on here. And then take my little, this time I just knotted it. This one was in a bow. It's like one of my favorite ways to play with any ribbon that will unthread itself when you pull on it. I love to do that. It makes me happy. There's the little pull, and it's got the gold going on. And then we're gonna add one of these flowers. And I'm even good with just sticking that little flower on there. And he is red on red. I think it looks really cute. Nothing wrong with tone on tone. So I'm going to stick you there. So now that little dude is ready. And then this guy is going to go in here. Make sure I did that right. Yep. So he's going to come in here, and I'm going to pop him up. Oops. I love floof too. Floof makes me very happy. All right. So we're going to do the little happy birthday. And then I'm going to grab the candle. That's the pole. I think I put it away. I did not. Oh, yes, he is. There he is. I got scared for a minute because he's so tiny. He's so easy to lose. Okay, another thing I like about my mat is like my stamps stick. They don't get lost. Now, they still could get an ink pad on top of them. No, so far, I don't think so. Oh, that's sweet sorbet. We don't want that. We want red. Red. And I have like all the stamps out. So we're going to do some birthday candles. Probably should have did them before I stuck my circle on there. Would have been smart. But it's gonna be fine. Everything's fine. All right, pull him off and stick the little flame. Grab some lemon lolly. And light the candles. They don't have to be perfect. It's okay. There's just enough room to sign your name. All right. Stick him on there so I don't lose him. There's that, there's that. And then I need this guy. So this goes in here, like so. You guys are so quiet. You're probably exhausted from watching us all day. But hopefully you have lots of ideas. And if you're watching the replay, that's awesome too. Hopefully you're learning stuff. I'm gonna stick a little flower there and give him a little gem. Oh, I don't like that little one. We need a bigger one. Oh, and he's crooked. Get back over there. All right, so that part's done. Let me see if I have another piece of that paper. I'm pretty sure I do. I chunked it all on the floor so I could have the chair. I might not have another piece of that. I think I only have one pack. I do. Oh. I was going to be really sad. All right. Move those guys out of my way. And we're going to do, okay, let me remember how I did that. I have a measurement. There it is. DSP is going to be 6, which is what I thought. And then 4. Is that right? I think so. Yes. Like that. But then this time my score lines are going to be different because this piece is a little bit different. Oops, gotta go this way, silly. And I'm just going to lay it over and do it. Coloring cow. That's okay. You can be quiet. I was just like, man, they're done. The submarines, put them to bed. They're done. They're exhausted. Okay, so it's like a little belly band, but we have to do that little cut. Otherwise, it won't, you know, it won't be a surprise. You won't be ripping it open. Let me grab that die. And so while it's sitting here, I'm going to have my tabby guy's going to go at the top. And I'm going to go about like that. I think I got some Post-its around here too. That guy's getting a little tired. All right, and I'm going to pull it off. And I'm going to step over to my machine and cut that out. And see if I can not tear it. Just run it through once. I think if you ran it through twice, it would tear those perforations. All right. So I'm going to hold it tight while I pull off my sticky note. And then my die. Okay, and be very gentle. This guy's going to go in here. I did it. Okay. We're going to not mess with him. Do I have tear tape? Let's use some tear tape so that I'm not fiddling with it quite as much. With the wiggle of the glue. Oops. Get back over there like that. Let's just make sure I did it straight because that would be terrible. Tear tape is not forgiving. Once you stick it, it's stuck. Unless you didn't like press it at all. All right. Ta-da! Whew, we did it. And then this guy's gonna go on here. And I think we're gonna tear tape him too. Because like I said, interactive cards, you wanna make sure that you're securing them because people are going to be interactive with them. They're going to be moving the pieces. I like this. One of the artisans came up with this idea to create the little door on the front, which I thought it was cute because it keeps the card more intact, I think, and allows for a little more decoration in the surprise area. Those cows are really cute, Chrissy. I can't wait to see what you're doing. This is going to go on here, like that. And then my little pull guy, he's going to go on there with, what did I do, a dimensional? Yeah. Let's see, 1 dimensional. He's going to go right here on the tab. And then you just go like that. And isn't that just cute? So then when you pull the tab, it's going to disengage and ta-da! Except this one's prettier on the inside. I should have signed it. I'll have to sign on the back of it so I can actually use the card. And these are still good pieces. I'm not going to give them up just yet. I think I can still come up with something with those. But anyway, I thought that was pretty cute. I thought it was a good idea. It was clever. Not something that I probably would have thought of because my brain doesn't think that way. I don't see aliens in submarines. And so you people that see those things, I don't know how you do it. This set is really cute. It, like I said, you just have to play with it. So we'll do that one. I'm just putting these pieces away so I don't lose them, because I got to take pictures still. And I don't want to lose them, and then you won't be able to see them. All right, we're going to do one more. Where did I put the pieces? There they are. Okay, this one's really cute too. This one, again, an artisan posted it with different paper, a little bit different than mine. I thought of things, you know, afterwards, but isn't that cute? And this is using the bee paper. The other one that we just used, that plaid with the gold, that was that adored paper. I really like this one. I forget, sometimes I get lazy. I'm just gonna, because it's a lot of cutting and stuff, but if you just cut them and have them, then you know, have a bowl of goodness of things like this that you like. And this was before I realized that my sweet sorbet needed to be re-inked, and now it's nice and juicy. And then when you open it up, the little tear piece is in here. So when you open it up, what did I write? Oh, you're simply amazing. There's another heart in there, and it says, you're simply amazing. So we're gonna make this one. And I know someone's gonna ask later, why does it look like I have 2 layers here? I dropped the black ink pad. You can still see 2 little spots. I had to cover it. I was not starting over. I had all this done, all of it. Dropped the black ink pad on it. I was like, seriously? That is not okay. All right, I have all my pieces. And I think these should be the outside and these should be the inside. So we're gonna work backwards again. I'm gonna open this guy up so I can see what I did. I've already done this, okay? So I ran it through, and first I cut out my stitched stylus shapes, is what it is, the stitch circle. Stamped this is the, he's been re-inked, and did my little perforation, so that part is done. We're just gonna leave him alone. I'm gonna move those guys over there. And this one, I'm gonna put this piece of white. And I liked it better. I like it better with a whole piece of white. That one is just a partial and a partial piece of, you know, the DSP, and I didn't like it because I don't like getting that line in the middle. So this time I cut it better. Sometimes when I'm planning a card, the second one comes out way better, or the third, or the fourth. I only had to throw one of these away because I completely did something so wrong that it was not fixable. All right, so there's that. And I had a little dealy bop. Here he is. It should be this guy. He's close enough. All right, and I think, what did I do in there? Yep, I stamped the heart. I was just making sure I didn't do anything else. Let's pull these guys off. Let go. They are like on there. Here's my little heart. So we're gonna stamp him right in there. Sweet sorbet. And then the glare. You're gonna probably see my head for a second because I can't see. And if it's a little off, I'm okay with it. Oh, that came out good. Very, very good. All right, and then this guy will just sit on top. One little trick that I did, if I'm like scared that I didn't get it right, I can peek under here. You guys can't see it from where you're at, but I can see it. Or you can peek right here and see that it lines up and get it in that same spot. But it's pretty, I got it pretty close. Using that little piece of, this is that printer paper idea. So we're gonna dimensional this guy. And again, they're pulling on it, so we gotta make sure we get some good dimensionals on here. And I think there should be some little guys. These little tiny spots where you can't get a big one. Remember, don't put it on the back of the heart because then it won't work. I really like the colors on this one and just all the little pieces. hate tearing off dimensional packings though. There we go. That's the last of them. Okay, should be right about there. Let's take a peek. Pretty close. I'm gonna, oh wait. Oh, it's gotta come down a little bit. I took him too high. Let go. It was just a smidge. If you pull slow, if you lose a dimensional, it's okay. You're just gonna put another one on there. Like these two, I could probably leave them because we're gonna go so that it's just below that. There we go. Ah, that's better. I'm gonna peek inside and we're gonna be perfect still. Yeah. Whew, that scared me for a minute. And then I have, this is a little banner from the Stylish Shapes also. We're gonna stick the open here so that they know it's right here. I can't get my fingernails in there. There we go. And again, I like to give it a little bend just because then it kind of curls it up a little bit and they get the idea. So we're gonna stick a dimensional on the back of this one. I probably need one. Boop. And then we've got these little dudes. They can go over here, I think. So I need my glue dots. Well, I think today was really good, and I do think I see us doing this again in the future. If you guys are up for it. All right, cute. That's so cute. There's those. Yeah, we'll use these. I like these little pink ones too, because it's the petal pink. Oh, look, we can put it there. No, put it there. There we go. But then I like the pool party ones. They're all good. I know, it's the inside of my card. Do I really need to do that? I'm going to close him up. Okay, and then we're gonna go like this so we can remember what Lisa did. We're gonna put stripes in here. I guess I could have flip-flopped it. I didn't think about it till I'd already had the glue on. Because like we could have put the flowers flipped over. They might have been going the wrong way though. And then we're just gonna lay this piece on top of there. And these are those cards that you hand deliver or stick them in a package you're already sending, because otherwise it's going to cost you $1 million to send them. Uh-oh, I'm short a heart. That's okay, we'll have to make one, right? I wonder what I did with it. Let's see if we can do it. Let me see if I can stamp on this guy. Ink pad. You're real red. Oh, there he is. There was a ton of fun, and yes, I'm going to do it again. All right, you might not see what I'm about to do. I'm going to bring this closer to me. And see what I did? I just stamped right on that heart that I already had cut with nothing on it. Let's see how. I'm going to say he's pretty good. I can trim him up where I went a little low, and I'm okay with it. The fact that he's re-inked and nice and the color it's supposed to be now makes me happy, so I can get past. There we go. He left my door, but can you guys hear the guns shooting in the background? He's watching some goofy movie. We're not under attack. All right. So I cut out a big circle. This is where I'm going to do all my building. And I have sending lots of love. I'm okay with it. This was before I re-inked it, but I like the contrast of having the two, so I'm okay. It's just like if I stamped off. And I'm going to put some dimensionals on this guy. And I think we're going to go like that. And this guy actually ends up, let's put him, he's gonna go in there somewhere. He'll get a little bit of glue. Like that. And then he'll be on here. And now he's crooked because I bumped him. There we go. We'll go more like that. There we go. So we'll dimensional this. And then this guy, he's gonna get double the dimensionals because he's on top of somebody who's dimensionaled, and I want it to be even. Otherwise it starts to look kind of weird. Well, thank you, Larry. I think we need to get more pearls involved. So any of you that don't know, I am the team leader for the Panhandle Pearls. That is my team, our team, because we're just one big family. And just 4 of us did it. We just started out with 4 to see how it would go, to see if it was gonna be something we want to do, that we would enjoy doing, you know. And I think it has all turned out very well. I'm very pleased with it. So here are, I already cut out the little flowers. These are in the same set of dies with this Hooray for surprises. I just got to get all those little dudes out of there. I was thinking they'd be cute sponge, so I think I'm going to grab a dauber and give them a little bit of color. I just need 3 of them. So we need 1 extra. Let me grab a dauber. Dauber! And where is the petal pink? There it is. Let's start with the lightest color. So I'm going to do petal pink on petal pink, okay? If it gets wrinkly in my hand, it's okay. I can crumble these flowers to add more texture. But just doing that, see the difference? So I'm going to go ahead and leave him like that. And then we will do, what is that? Lemon lime twist. Let me grab him. I actually don't think he's in here. Oh, he is. I was wrong. Some lemon lime. I'm just going to rub this on my chamois a little bit and get rid of some of that. I love, yeah, after I put my card together, I was like, oh, I should have sponged them. And actually, if you go and look at the Stampin' Up! Facebook page, you'll see where I got the idea from. She used different paper, but she did her flowers were all on white I think watercolor paper, because she watercolored them. And that was really pretty too. Pool party. Oh, have I had pool party out? I don't think I have. He might not be here. I don't think he is. Nope. I think he's out in my classroom. We're just going to add a little bit of blue to him. See how that looks. Oh yeah, we can do that. This is Balmy Blue with lemon lime twist, so it's kind of looking green. So now it just looks like I did some cool technique to him. All right, you guys ready? Now we're gonna put it all together. I got these guys, and you can stick them wherever your little heart desires. You're just coming in and adding to the card. I like dimensionals, or you can do glue dots too. Worked really well for like tucking the ones underneath. I think this has been, we got to see so many different stamping styles and different stamp sets that, you know, maybe everyone doesn't have. I think it's just been really good. Oh, that's too big. What was I thinking? Let's do a glue dot. Monthly meeting with a lotto pot. What's that? Explain. Oh, winning the lotto is nearly must. I didn't see the comment before. Sorry. now I see. Let's get that one on there. I got one more, and then some leaves. Oh, let's put him up on top, like he was down there. And then a leaf. Let go of the finger. And then I just like to put leaves in, you know, that aren't the same as the flower. So I mix them up a little bit. Actually, he's not going to work there because I don't want him to hang off because I want him to fit in the envelope. I worked so hard on him, he's got to go in an envelope to keep him safe. One more. Oh, I kind of want him there. Yeah. And I just stuck glue dots and tucked him in, and I don't like this one here, so we're going to move it. I'm just going to leave the glue dot that stayed behind and grab another one. They're sticking to my fingers. Jane, you come up with some ideas. I love your brain. Love it. Maybe we'll stick it here instead. Yep, that's better. Anyway, that was better for my brain. Then we're going to grab some bling. And I just stuck with the same thing. And look at, these fit perfectly. The medium ones fit perfect in the little centers. You could color them. And you could use the embellishment that's with the bees. There's some cute stuff in there too. And I think now, oh good, I thought I had a smudge. I was gonna be really sad. You can't smudge it at the end when you've done all the work, you know? It just makes you want to cry. I like when sometimes my little gems are hiding. They're just tucked away. There we go. And the colors are so good. I love them. I love that bee paper. So yeah, there we go. There's the cards. 1, 2, 3. All right. So what was I thinking? What time is it? Oh, look at, I did it in under an hour still. I did good. All right. I think what I'm going to do is just remind you guys that you can go over to the albums and you can see there's an album just for the videos, so, or the samples. And so when you click on the samples, our video link, so that it gets you back so you know which video it was from. They're all there. Mine will be up in a little bit. There are links. I think they're pinned, Chrissy, right? For all of our shopping codes. And I am offering this even to my classes this month. So if you place your order, you're just going to use the host code that I've put out. It's the same one I'm going to use all month, up until my classes till the middle of the month. So if you place a $50 order, you're going to get the PDF in the featured tab. Thank you. If you order more than that, the 75 or more, then you're going to also get some card kits, at least 1 or 2, I'm thinking, because I have a few extras laying around. And then, you know, if you do $100, then you're going to get 2 celebrations or 1 of the larger celebration options. I had one of my customers randomly placed an order yesterday, so I'm going to go ahead and give her the PDF because she qualified. She just did it a day early. She was ready. She's like, I need the new stuff. Make sure that you're using the shopping link for your demonstrator, because again, I don't want Chrissy's best customer to accidentally order with me because Chrissy will cry. And I don't want my best customer to order with Ingrid because then I'll cry. We don't want anybody crying because we wanted to be able to come together and show you all of this stuff. There's no way I could have done this all myself. It would have taken days. I'm not like super stamper here where I could just do it all on my own. A little help was needed from friends and my team. The join special we've talked about. I'm sure the other girls have talked about it too, but I'm going to mention it again because you get the beautiful glass mat for free and you've watched what we've done with it. I just thought I saw another tip right before I came on. So I like to take, that one's dirty, so I don't want to use him. I like to take my clear stamps, my photopolymer, and I want them to be on the block straight because it kind of makes me crazy. So I always used my grid paper. But when you stick this on paper, then it's sticking to you. It doesn't stay put. So if you use this on the glass and you set it up on the grid here, and then you grab a block and you go like that, ta-da, it's perfect. Now it is perfectly straight. And then you can even use the grid to place your paper. All this dirt you're seeing on mine, glue and stuff, will pop right off with my chamois. And the chamois comes with it. What else? And you get to pick out $125 of whatever you want. If you place an order for $100, sign up. I agree, but I will say, but you don't get any celebration choices for that. And so if there's a celebration choice you're really, really wanting, and you can only afford $100 and that's it, then get the celebration choices that you want with your demonstrator. If you can afford a little bit more than that and you buy the kit, then you can use your demonstrator discount and get the celebration items that you wanted. So it's, you know, it just depends on where you're at. I don't want anybody going broke trying to get a kit or celebration or any of that. I want you to stay in your budget. If you have one, I say that I have one, but I don't know that I really do. I want it. I don't know. Yeah, Chrissy, it's hard. You know, I want them to sign up, but if they only have, you know, that $100 budget for doing the $99 kit and they really want celebration stuff, it's better for them just to do it. When you join Stampin' Up, there's no commitment. You get to join our wonderful team. You get to join the wonderful Stampin' Up family. Stampin' Up doesn't harass you. I don't harass you. If you never place an order, that's okay. But I mean, if you're a regular shopper and you want to save a little bit, it is a good way to do it because you get that 20%. And you start that right away, the day that you sign up. Typically, every once in a while, you have to wait a day or two for them to, you know, for them to approve your stuff and all that. And that's just because they do little security checks to make sure nobody's stolen your identity and trying to sign up as a demonstrator without you knowing it. Apparently that was a thing. You blew your budget. Yeah, I know. And I don't even have everything I want. Even more. So I need some sub hour. I mean, I bought the cows. Becca bought the sub because I was like, I can't afford to get it all. I couldn't decide. And I couldn't decide if I loved the sub. Well, now after watching her, I love the sub. So yeah, and I think a lot of people do now. Yeah, it's always been like that, Jane, where you don't get celebration in the kit, because they're giving you this $60 mat instead, which is a huge, if you go out and price them out on the market, they're pricey. It's not a cheap product, and I want another one. I need another one because I want one out at my class table because I love stamping on it. It stamps so nice. You can use it to stick the big stamps on like I did earlier. You can write on it. You can mark things. You know, I can put down my measurements if I don't have a piece of paper handy, and then it'll all wipe off. So it's easy peasy. Exactly. For nothing else, it is so worth it to get the glass mat. I agree. I agree. I'm just pulling these back out so you don't have to look at that circle glare because it's kind of annoying. Okay, which is your favorite? 1, 2, or 3? I want to know. I agree, Jane. The mat is way worth it versus 2 celebrations. You can borrow somebody's. 1, 2, or 3. You're not going to hurt my feelings. I have a favorite. You like this one, Jane? Nice. 3 is my favorite. But then it's like tied with this one. But this, I love all of this. I love hearing what your favorites are because it kind of gets my brain and what you're thinking and what you like. And this one is more doable in a class setting where these take a little bit more time, but it can be done. In fact, when I hang up with you guys, it's all done. We're all done. I'm kind of sad. Chrissy's keeping the mystery, the mystery card. Mystery stamping is going to stay open till the 9th. And so make sure you participate in that. It's lots of fun. You do not have to use the brand new product. You can use any Stampin' Up product. I like the simplicity of one too. Exactly. These were work. I'm not going to lie, just because of all the pieces. And this was a quick one. This one I did last. It was like, oh, I'm like, oh, I'll just make a square. And then everything is easy and easy to fit and everything. But yeah, it's where she has that. Ingrid played a game too. How long is yours staying open, Ingrid? Oh, the scavenger hunt. There it is. I couldn't think of what it was called. Doesn't need to be new product. If you watched my video today, you should know kind of what to do. Oh, one of the cards she showed today must have used that. Isn't she clever? And I have a little game. I think, is it too late to play a game? It's 9 o'clock. I mean, I can play one tomorrow in the afternoon. That way it's after church. But I have a cute little game that's just fun. We'll see. I might be too tired for spontaneous after all of this. All right, you guys, you have a wonderful, blessed weekend, and make sure you get those orders of the things that you really, really want so that they don't sell out. And thank you for joining us, and thank you for encouraging us and helping us along the way and showing us that we could do this and that it was a lot of fun. So you guys have a wonderful week. We'll see you later. Bye.